My daughter said she doesn't need men, so she wanted her mother, who disappeared for years, to accompany her to the altar, but changed her mind when I refused to pay for the wedding. I've been raising my daughter alone since she was 2 years old. Her mother walked out on us when she found someone with more money and a nicer car, just packed her bags one Tuesday morning and never looked back. I was 23, barely had my associate's degree, and suddenly I'm a single dad with a toddler who keeps asking where mommy went. I dropped out of college 3 credits short of my bachelor's, started working double shifts at the construction site, picked up weekend renovations. For 20 years, just us against the world. I paid for her private school, her first car at 17, her entire college education. We were close. She'd call every Sunday from her dorm just to talk. After college, she dove into activism, women's rights, organizing events and lectures. I was proud of her, but she refused to let me attend any of her events, said they were women-only spaces, not appropriate for men. Strange, since I covered the venue costs, printing, catering. I never complained. If that's what she needed, fine. Last November, she met Steven. Unemployed, but working hard, taking courses. I gave him a temporary construction position so he could earn income. We developed a solid relationship. Good guy. He saved up 6 months and bought her a ring. She called me that same night, crying happy tears, and asked if I would help pay for the wedding. Of course I said yes. I'd been setting money aside for years, knowing this day would come eventually. We started looking at venues, talked about a budget around $40,000. She wanted something elegant, but not over the top. Then her mother reappeared. Someone from her mom's family still lived in our city and heard through the grapevine that my daughter was getting married. Next thing I know, her mom is calling, saying she wants to be part of the wedding, that she's changed, that she's missed so much, and wants to reconnect. I told my daughter I didn't think that was a good idea given everything we'd been through. But when I mentioned it to her, her reaction shocked me. She was thrilled. Started meeting her mom for lunch every single day. They'd go shopping together, get their nails done, spend entire weekends together. Meanwhile, I'm getting radio silence unless I text her about wedding expenses. She'd respond within seconds if I asked about paying a vendor, but anything else? Nothing. Read receipts on? No response. 2 weeks before the wedding, she sent me a message that made my stomach drop. She said that unfortunately, she couldn't invite me to the wedding as part of the family. She wanted it to be women only in the immediate family section. She didn't need any man, and instead of me walking her down the aisle, her mother would be doing it. The woman who abandoned her 23 years ago would get that moment. I sat in my truck in the work parking lot, staring at that text for over an hour. My hands were shaking. This little girl I raised by myself, who I sacrificed everything for, just told me I wasn't important enough to walk her down the aisle. But her mother, who contributed absolutely nothing, who caused her so much pain as a child, who missed every birthday, every graduation, every important moment, she gets that honor. I typed out my response carefully, told her I had no problem with her decision, but if I wasn't considered important enough to be family at her wedding, then I wouldn't be attending at all. And since I apparently meant less to her than a mother who disappeared for over 2 decades, I wouldn't be contributing a single dollar to the wedding either. I wished her good luck and told her I had to get back to work. Then I turned off my phone. When I finally turned it back on 3 hours later, I had 47 missed calls and dozens of messages. She was apologizing, saying she'd thought about it more and reconsidered. She could invite me as a family member after all, but of course her mother would still be the one walking her down the aisle. That part wasn't changing. I didn't respond. Steven called me the next day. He told me he completely understood my position, and he wouldn't judge me for it. He said he'd been trying to talk sense into her, but she wasn't listening. He admitted the whole situation made him uncomfortable too. That call meant a lot to me. She's still messaging me multiple times a day, saying she needs me, that she won't be able to afford the wedding without my help, that she's sorry and didn't mean to hurt me, but I'm not responding. Even if she completely changed her mind now and begged me to walk her down the aisle, I don't want to anymore. That moment's ruined for me. I can't unsee that text message where she told me I wasn't needed. Some people are telling me I'm being too harsh, that I should just swallow my pride and pay for it anyway because she's my daughter. But after everything I sacrificed, after 23 years of being the only parent who showed up, I'm supposed to just hand over $40,000 and sit in the back like I'm nobody? I don't think so.